if you're watching from the Fog Squad or from Carnoustie Primary School. I wonder whether you've noticed when you've been out for your daily exercise, whether you've been walking or on your bike or on your scooter, if you've noticed all the rainbows. Too many to count, I think. We see rainbows everywhere, don't we? In the windows of our houses, in the shops, in the high street. There's some on the Scout hut, and also I've seen stones on the beach painted as rainbows. And here at the church we have a door full of rainbows. We even have a crocheted rainbow. Rainbows are a sign of hope, a sign of promise. A promise that things won't always be like this, that we won't always have to stay at home. That one day we'll be able to go to the swing park again or the beach park, and we'll be able to go back to all the organisations that we enjoy so much, and all the clubs, our swimming club and maybe our dance classes, back to church and back to school. But a rainbow is a sign of promise, a sign of hope. But have you ever wondered why the rainbow? Why is the rainbow a sign of promise, a sign of hope? Of course we see rainbows after a big rainstorm. But I'm going to tell you the story of the first rainbow. And it concerns a man from the Bible, from the Old Testament, and his name was Noah. One day God spoke to Noah and said to him to build an ark, like a big boat, because a great flood was coming that would cover all the earth, all the land. Noah was told exactly how to build this ark, what kind of wood to use, and how high, how wide, and how deep to make this ark. He told Noah how many decks it had to have and how many rooms, and that there should be a window and a door. Noah listened to God, but he was really puzzled. What on earth is all this about, he said. He wasn't the only one that was puzzled. As people saw him build the ark, they laughed and they said to Noah, "Is that a big boat you're building there, Noah? That boat won't float, you know. You're a silly old fool. What's that, Noah? You're building it because a big flood is on the way. Don't be ridiculous. It's not even raining. Look at the sun and the sky. You're off your head, you know." Noah tried to tell them, but they wouldn't listen to him. When the ark was finished, Noah and his wife and his 3 sons and their wives moved into the ark. But it was a huge place just for 8 people. Noah thought, why do we have all this space? Then God told him, "Here's the thing, Noah. I want you to bring 2 of each animal into the ark, 2 of each animal that have ever lived." Even as Noah was wondering how he was going to do this, something strange happened. All the animals and birds and insects all started to come into the ark, 2 by 2. And when they were all inside and the door was shut, guess what happened then? It started to rain. And it poured and it poured and it poured, and soon there was not a bit of land to be seen, only water everywhere. Higher and higher the rain got until you could only see the mountaintops. But the ark floated safely on the water, and Noah and his family and all the animals were safe and snug inside the ark. 40 days and 40 nights it rained for. Noah and his family would be cosy in the ark, and they would lie there and listen to the rain drumming on the roof of the ark. And then one morning they woke up and they listened and they couldn't hear anything. The rain had stopped. "Great," they all said. "We can go out now. We don't need to stay in the ark a moment longer." But of course, there was still all the water there. Then a strong wind blew and the sun came out and dried up all the water. One morning a dove flew into the ark, and it had a leaf in its mouth, a sign that the land had recovered and that things were starting to grow again. At last Noah and his family could leave the ark, And they let all the animals and the birds and the insects go scampering and flying and crawling into the fields and into the countryside. What a relief to see them go, said Mrs. Noah. It was beginning to get a bit whiffy in here. The world was beautiful again. Noah and his family were happy. And just as they looked up through the clouds, they saw a beautiful arc of colour. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo and violet. And God said to Noah, "This rainbow is a sign of our friendship. I promise that I will always be with you. Every time you see a rainbow, remember my promise." So the next time you see a rainbow, you will remember this story and remember that God is our friend and that he promises never to leave us. I'll be back next week with another story. Until then, stay safe, God bless, and look for all those rainbows.